Yo, 20 carats dripping on my neck. I ain't even stunting cause this book is in its new protect. That's just how I'm coming, spending hundreds on the music set. Running up the budget, new estate, and a foreign car. Get it off the muscle, please don't tell me how to spend my money.
What's going on, y'all? This your boy Tyrell, aka Dolo. You now tuned into the Holla At Ya Boy venting session. I got my guy right here. State your name, gangster.
Yung Jerz, you already know.
Yung Jerz, you already know, man. You already know. I got Yung Jerz, you already know, man. Please like and subscribe down below. Hit that notification bell. You already know for new content, for everything, music, for everything. Please hit that notification bell. Please subscribe down below. Also, if y'all want the Holla At Ya Boy venting session, the audio is available everywhere. The podcast is available wherever you get your podcast from. But right now, this is the venting session. We about to get right into it. But before I get into it, how was your day, my boy?
Man, just another day, man. Another day. It was cool. I can't complain. It could be worse. I could have other stuff I want to do, but still got a lot of other stuff you gotta handle and shit, dealing with the music and everything else. But it's been not long story short, it's been a solid day. I ain't really doing nothing, just been out and handle shit, and that's it. That's it.
Yeah. I just got home from work not too long ago. So right now it's crunch time. I'm trying to like I told you before, I gotta upload 1 million videos. Like I done did like 1 million videos. I gotta start being more prepared. But like on YouTube, you could do like you could set your videos up on specific days. So you could upload like 10 videos and then you can set them up like, all right, I want this video live on April 1st. Or I want this video live on May 2nd type shit. So yeah, it's good though. So I'm gonna do that next after this or whatever like that.
Word. That's what's up. That's what's up.
We gonna get into it, man. Yesterday I did a recap of Kevin Samuels. I didn't go long with it, you know what I'm saying? I kept it short as possible. But I want to do another one, man. For those who don't know who Kevin Samuel is, he's a I'm not gonna say a relationship coach because he's not. He is not a consultant. Well, you can say that, but he's not licensed though. But he's a man that capes for men. But also on the flip side, he do majority of people that call up to him are women. So you know what I'm saying? So a lot of times he talks about, women want certain things. They want a certain type of man. And basically he up there like, okay, you want this type of man? All right. So he give it to him raw and uncut, basically. Yeah. And I'm gonna say 9 times out of 10 he's talking to a female, but that doesn't exclude the men either, because he do be getting at certain men. You know what I'm saying? Certain men want a certain type of female, but he also give it to him. But 9 times out of 10 he's going at the women, not in a bad way. A lot of women they take what he's saying. I mean, a lot of women hear what he's saying and they think that, oh, he's bashing them, he's doing X, Y, and Z. That ain't even the case. You know what I'm saying? A lot of women, they start to insult him because he started giving it up to them. Like he started telling them what they don't want to hear. Instead of calling a dime piece, he breaks down a dime piece and have her feeling like, damn, like, yeah, I might be insecure type. Like he really give it to him. You'll see. So
that basically like the 2 sides of the story type something. Like, so not
prime example, right? You know how men, we holler at females and we don't really care how much they make. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times we talk to a female just to talk to a female. Like, you know how females, they do us. Oh, we got to have money. We got to have a house. We got to have a car. We got to have a crib. Oh, we too short. We too tall. We too fat. It's always some
a standard.
He taking the opposite approach. Nah, he don't want you because you ain't making a certain amount. Or even if you is making a certain amount, he got options. Like, so basically he caped for the men. And for all the right reasons though. A lot of females don't like him for that, but you're about to witness right here. So for the audience that's listening, for the audience that's watching, listen, For the audience that's listening, please go to my YouTube page at Dolo Solo 1033 TV. That's Dolo Solo 1033 TV. For all my audio people, for all the people that's watching, for all the people that's viewing, you can get the podcast, you can get the event session, you get all that. It's available everywhere on all platforms, wherever you get your podcast from. With that being said, we about to do a reaction video to Kevin Samuels, and we about to pull it up right now. I'm about to share the screen, and we about to get right. We about to get right now.
Let's get right.
All right, so you can see the screen, right?
Yep, I got you.
All right, cool. Bam. Let me go to the internet. Bam. I'm about to play a preview and let me know if you can hear it.
Man, and starting a life in this show.
You can hear it?
Yep.
All right, cool. All right, we about to put this on full screen. Now let's get into it. Now this is just a random video that I picked. Actually, I think he just uploaded this like 13 hours ago. So we gonna watch this. It ain't really no specific videos. I just want to go through his just go through one of his videos, and you know, we could react to it. We could have a conversation about it. It would have been good if we actually had a female up here. You know what I'm saying? So that way it won't be, you know, misogynistic and
bias or something.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It won't be biased and shit like that. So, but
even though it's still not.
Huh?
I say even though it's still not, but
it's still not. Yeah. Next episode when we do this for the audience, we're gonna have a female up here. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be more than likely it's gonna be him. I'm introducing my guy right here, Yung Jerz. You know what I'm saying? He about to start his own little YouTube, but for him to get in the game, he's gonna do me a favor. He's gonna do me a solid by participating in these videos from time to time.
You already know.
Later on down the line, he's gonna have his own channel and everything like that. So with that being said, let's get right into it.
For your friends.
But I mean, I want. Certain people want what they want.
That's his intro right there.
Hey,
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. How old are you?
26.
So, would you rather be right, have a man, or are you ready to live with a woman until the end if you don't have one?
What do you mean by being right, though? I'm a little confused.
Being right. There's part of something called sign language. Shame, insults, guilt, and the need to be right. Being right typically means a lot of modern women insist upon their way. It has to be my way. And we'll argue
Okay, so like my way or the highway type of like vibe.
uncooperative, disagreeable.
All right, real quick. Do you agree with that? I know we just started.
In most cases, yeah, but I would say in a lot of cases, I just think as far as people, period, you can have on both sides people like that.
Yeah.
You know, so that's how I look at it. But females, a woman are more, what's the word I'm looking for, direct when it comes to that.
Yeah.
You know, men could do the same thing, but when it comes to a female, they actually push that issue. You know, they more strongly when it comes to, you know, what they like or what they standards and they high standards and being right. You know, they feel like you mostly typically get that from a woman's side, but there are some men that are, but 9 out of 10, I could slightly move it to slightly agree to what he is saying, because if you put the percentage in the overall, you lean more to a woman strongly on that side.
Yeah, that's true. Hold on, I'm gonna put my input. Sorry, audience. Let me just put my dog in a cage real quick, and then I get right back. I'm gonna chop this part out though. And I'm back. All right. Yeah, I feel like females always tend to want to be right. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just in their nature. You know what I'm saying? As far as be right on everything like that. But then, you know, us as men, even when we know we right, we gotta let them be right because that's how they want it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's the difference. That's the difference.
Yeah. So, all right, let's get it.
Okay.
Back up a little bit.
Oh, listen, I'm not a size 4, so.
I'm just saying because their faces have on you.
Oh, okay. Let me
Yeah,
go.
your face is
Sorry,
ready.
I was fixing some tea. Hold on. Okay.
All right. Go ahead.
Well, I mean,
So the being right, the being right just means it makes it almost impossible for you to cooperate with a man long term. What's the longest relationship you've ever
I would say a year.
had? And you're 20, how old?
26.
2?
26.
26, a year. How many relationships have you had that you did not leave?
Like 2.
How old were you when the last one happened?
I was like 24.
And why did you leave?
Okay, so like it wasn't really a relationship. It was like a situationship.
So in other words, you can't count that.
You can't really. I mean, now you can't count really.
What are you now?
I'm
You said
engaged.
You're engaged? Okay.
Yeah. So
Um,
prior to, I really count that.
how long you been engaged?
About a month now.
And how long you guys been together?
For about
I'm waiting
5
for them to
months.
start getting to the juicy shit.
When you guys getting married?
Oh,
Google
gotta
Ads
mute
can
this.
help you find new.
Oh, gotta get their money.
Yeah, right.
Married by November 2022.
A year and a half from now?
Well, we just bought a house, so I need to save up. So
Save up for what?
I want a wedding.
Do you have any children?
No.
So you guys are knowing each other for less than 6 months, you're engaged.
Damn.
But you're not
Wait.
gonna get married until-
How soon or how can I put this? You think 6 months into a relationship, you think, all right, how soon is too soon to get engaged? Do you think 6 months is too soon?
You said how much? How much months?
She said 6 months. She been
6 months.
Yeah, like she let me rewind it just to see if I heard it correctly.
You guys are knowing each other for less than 6 months, you're engaged.
They known each other for less than 6 months and they already engaged. So how soon is too soon to get engaged? Like, you think like 6 months is too early?
To me, because of now, this is only based on what I believe in, based on how I feel. Everybody got their own trajectory, how they look at things and how they feel with us. To me, I feel like it's best for somebody to wait longer than 6 months before they get engaged, because it's a lot to get. For example, to get to know anybody, it don't have to be a relationship. It could be friends, co-worker, anything. To actually know if you want to surround yourself and connect with that person, you need more than 6 months to actually know that person. Because this is what a lot of people get in fault. They feel like after 6 months that, okay, everything going good, and the stuff that they do know about the person, the basic stuff, like their names, what they like, some stuff what they like, what some stuff they dislike, their hobbies or anything, they seem polite, a good person, a good conversation and all that. The typical things when people see when they get in a relationship with somebody, they feel that that's enough to settle down or be with that person. But in reality, is that really enough? Because it's more that you need to recognize a person than just that. Like, because that's why when you get into relations, you don't know nobody until you actually be around somebody enough time, because stuff start leaking out.
Honestly, to keep it a bang, you don't really know nobody until you start living with them. That's
what I'm saying. Because when you live with them, you start actually being around with them most of the time. So now you're around with them almost 24/7 of the time. If you discard the time you probably got to go to work or handle what you got to handle, but you still around them with good enough of time that you're gonna start certain things that you might feel like don't connect with you, and now you starting to realize, well, it wasn't sweet at first. Like, it wasn't. This is not how it was in the beginning. Why? Because you didn't see all that yet. You didn't realize until you actually be around, and now you seeing things that you can't even click with. Like, yo, why he act like this? Oh, I never knew. Why? Because you didn't give you enough time to see that from a person. Like, some people got to get used to just know the person, get chill. This not chill or whatever. Get to know that person before you actually commit and actually be around. It's okay to do that. Some people feel like they have to be in a relationship. Some people feel like they have to be with somebody. Some people feel that way. In reality, no, you don't. You know, if you could just vibe and chill with that person and y'all cool and y'all connect, just let it be that for a good enough of time. And then when that time comes, when it happens, if y'all be together, if y'all supposed to be together, if it was meant to be together, it's gonna happen regardless. But the good thing about it is now you know that person. Now you saw the person's flaws, and it gave you a chance to see, like, you know what, I could live with this. You know, I know what, nah, I can't live with this. Like, you got some,
like you said, 6 months was too early because, first of all, you don't know none of each other trigger points. You don't know what you don't know what get each other happy. You don't know what get each other mad. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what buttons you could push and what buttons you can't push. You know what I'm saying? You barely even know the man last name. Like, I feel like 6 months is way too early. I feel like 6 months you still should be on a dating stage. You know what I'm saying? And like starting to get to know each other. Now, if y'all got a year and some change in, you feel what I'm saying? Then all right, cool. Now you probably still don't know, but you get a clear understanding of who this person is. You know what I'm saying? Basically, that. But 6 months, honestly, yo, like they must have fell in love at first sight, bro. Like, if there is still a such thing as love at first.
That's another subject. You know, I don't really so much. A lot of people do, but I don't really believe in so much of that love at first sight. You know, I don't really believe in it because, like, true love, you can't really see somebody true love yet until you give them time to show it. And most people is not gonna really show all they love in that period of time. Like, you're especially if that person don't really care about you, or because sometimes people say, oh, they love this. I'm saying, if it's true love, this is why I don't believe in true love, because there's a whole lot of confusion with it. It's a whole lot of contradiction with it. People feel like, yo, I fell in love at first sight with somebody, but then that person, they say they fell in love at first sight, they really didn't love them, or the person didn't really love you. Like, you got people feel that way and they cheated. I fell in love with the person. If you really fell in love at the first sight, how can you cheat on that person? You fell in love. Like, you can't. It's impossible. I think people don't really know the word love, how strong that word is. It's impossible to love something and destroy it.
You may really like that person at first sight, but
like and love is two different things.
You know what I mean?
Like, you can't really love something and destroy it. I just
let him finish rocking though. I don't even think the video that long. It ain't. That's good because it ain't that long. It's only 13.
We're gonna get married until 2022 because you just bought a house and you want a wedding.
Married, I have ceremony or family. It's nothing to the house, but yes.
What'd you say?
I said it's nothing to go to the courthouse.
How many kids do you want to have?
I would say like 3.
And are you going to work after you are pregnant with the first kid?
No, wait, what?
Are you going to work after you're pregnant with the first child?
Yes, because I want.
Just because you want what?
Because I want to. Like, I mean, I don't mind bonding with like my child, but in the long run, I would like to like have my own business or something in that type of like.
Did you go to college?
Yeah.
What's your degree in?
Accounting.
You must be planning to have a business then.
You know, I don't know yet. I mean, I'm still young, so I'm still figuring all the.
You about to get into it.
Yeah.
I can tell.
So a wife, a mother, 3 kids, and a business owner.
I mean, it doesn't have to be anything big but whatever happens, or whatever what's gonna happen.
Whatever what? I didn't hear whatever what?
Back to the right. I said the right or wrong because like.
I didn't hear what you said. You were breaking up. We can get to that, but I didn't say whatever what. I didn't hear that part.
I mean, like whatever like we agree, like in the household, is what we're gonna do. So.
Okay. So back to the right or wrong. Here's what it comes down to. Honestly, if you've only had a year-long relationship, what history do you have cooperating with the man long term?
You feel me?
Yeah.
I mean, repeat that.
Say again.
Repeat what you just said. Sorry.
She heard
What
him.
history do you have?
She heard him. We just said that, like, yo, you basically, you don't know the man, like you ain't gonna have no history with him.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, how you gonna be his ride or die if you don't even know what you riding or dying for?
Exactly.
Like
playing Russian roulette.
Yeah. Russian roulette is 6 months. It's crazy.
With a man long term.
I don't know, like the word cooperate. Oh, it's like. Honestly, I don't have a long record because I haven't had anyone like come into my life and really be on that level for me to cooperate. Now I do, but prior to, I really.
You about to dig in.
So.
Why don't you like the word cooperate?
It sounds like.
Yo, and he is big on cooperation. Like that kind of hit his trigger point. I watch enough of his videos to know what hit his trigger point so he can start going in. That word cooperate, watch this. I ain't even watching.
That's a big word.
That's a big word. Like,
yeah.
All right, hold up.
Cooperate. I don't know. It sounds kind of like robotic.
That's why you said it. Cooperate.
Like a yes thing. Like anything that a business goes, kind of.
How old is your fiance?
Huh?
How old is your fiance?
Okay, team. Talk next week.
Hey.
Fine. You got a 26-year-old who doesn't like the word cooperate.
Oh, wait. Let me see. How old was her fiance?
35?
35, okay.
You got a 26-year-old who doesn't like the word cooperate.
I mean, weird word, right? Like,
No, it's not weird. Then how you gonna say love, honor, and obey?
Obey. So if I don't obey, like you get hit or something.
That nigga ain't laughing. You see his
Your
face?
mother and father married?
Yes.
It's really, you say you're engaged. I'm talking to a woman who says she's engaged and wants to be a mother. You have a problem with cooperation and obey.
No, I mean, it's just the word seems so weird. I don't have a problem with like respecting my man, things of that nature, but like the words are just so, I don't know, but.
Are you guys having premarital counseling?
I'm sorry, what?
Are you guys having premarital counseling?
Yeah, yeah.
I hope so.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I hope so.
Mm-hmm.
Because this doesn't sound good.
Ooh, it sounds horrible.
It doesn't sound good. You sound kind of childish, selfish.
She do sound like yo, she ain't ready for that, bro. Like she do sound childish. Like how you not even just in, you know, the whole obeying thing, just how she sounds, like how, you know what I'm saying, as far as her when he asks questions about the relationship, she don't sound like she know all the way, you know what I'm saying, like
all the way, exactly.
Yeah, like, so I don't know.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, were you about to say something?
No, you got, you keep going.
What?
Okay, what I'm asking you want a wedding. I mean, your mother and father are still married?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Then the wedding you're going to have should be paid for by them. And whatever they can afford is what you get. Versus starting a marriage in a whole. But this is about you. It's about what you want.
I know everything. It's my personal business, but
This you want a wedding. Men don't want weddings.
yeah. That's
so
true.
Again,
That's I'm sorry. I don't know about you, but to me, that's a fact.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so a long stint, it is a fact. It's a long stint.
Yeah, like bro, I don't mind going to a courthouse for real, bro.
Yeah, just get it over with. Like,
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like me, honestly, like if that's what my lady want, like, and she really want that, then we gonna have to try our best to, you know. Well, I'm gonna have to.
Exactly. Yeah.
But
yeah,
if we could get away with the courthouse, where I don't want to be around a lot of people. I don't want to do all that extra shit. Like if we could just get away with the courthouse, I'm with it.
good. Like, cause the thing about with a lot of women, they
want that fantasy.
Women's more emotional and more, memory wise.
Yeah.
They like to cherish things. They like to this, that, and that's cool. That's okay. But that's more of a woman's tendencies. Like, so a wedding means a big day for them.
Yeah.
They is emotional big day, and that's what they like. They want to cherish. Us guys is like, listen, it's another day. Like, let's just get it going on. We together, we married. You got the ring, I got the ring. I'm not saying there's not guys out there that like weddings, but
yeah,
a high percentage of the overall is that this is what women like, and this is what because they like to cherish moments, which is cool, but it's still a woman thing, though.
Yeah. That's a fact. Yep.
Instead of getting on with the business of life, you'd rather wait to put yourself in a hole for a ceremony, and you don't even want to cooperate.
I think sadly want to just
the word cooperate just means what it means, and this is what I mean. This is why I said being right is synonymous to being uncooperative, and it fucks with a lot of Black women because you have a rebellious spirit.
I don't think I'm rebellious. Like,
well, what do you? Okay, whatever word you want to call it, it's disagreeable. You have less than a year track record of being with anybody. I hope you guys sit down with someone because, I'm just gonna tell you what I'm reading from you is you're kind of selfish.
Oh, okay.
And are you an only child?
No.
Okay. Well, are you used to getting your way in the family? Like, are you the baby girl or something like that?
I'm baby girl, yes.
Yeah, spoiled. Yep.
I'm like spoiled.
Yeah, and a spoiled rotten woman is good to nobody. It's good to nobody because being spoiled as a baby girl or a daughter is one thing, but being spoiled to a man and a wife, that's a formula for bad things. So I hope y'all sit down with somebody prior to getting married. Everything else.
How you feel about that? Like a female being spoiled?
Yeah, I feel that does make a big thing in a relationship. Now, what I don't fully can't agree or what is it is that being the youngest make you spoiled. Like, you know, I don't fully think that really means that you're spoiled because you're the youngest. You know, you could be spoiled to be in the middle age. You could be spoiled to the first one born. It depends on the parents. But anyway, that's just why I feel like, you know, but when you do have a woman that is spoiled, that does encounter because she never got that out of her system growing up. Now it's still leaking out in the relationship. So she still thinks it gotta go her way. Yeah. So it does play a big thing because when you got a female that feel like they have to go away and she can't handle it when it doesn't go away, it causes multiple different things, drama, multiple situations, relationships, multiple disconnections. Like y'all not connecting no more, y'all not linking. Why? Because she can't handle it, that it's not going her way. And it just say this and then you could finish or do this. It just comes to the point of a lot of situations. That's what a lot of situations when a woman end up pushing a man away because they get in a relationship and they realize, oh, it's not the type of relationship that they want. Yeah. Like that's another form of wanting to go their way. Listen, it's not the relationship that you wanted, but it could be what we can make the best out of, and we could grow together with. You know, I'm pretty sure that man got some things that he might feel about that he didn't get from her, but he ain't making a big out of deal. But it goes both ways. That's how I look at it.
I look at now. Let me know if you hear where I'm coming from. I feel like being spoiled, a female being spoiled in a relationship is a little crazy because I feel like I don't know if I'm high or not, but I feel like when things hit the fan, like if bills can't get paid and you know and y'all back against the wall, like what the spoiled female going to say, or what she going to contribute, you know what I'm saying? Or is she still going to feel selfish because she's spoiled, being the fact that, oh, everything ain't working out, you know what I'm saying? So is she going to be selfish in that aspect? Like, I don't want somebody that's spoiled because let's say things don't work out and we are on the edge of some shit like that, you know what I'm saying? We struggling or whatever the case may be. Are you still going to be selfish? Like, are you, or are you going to help me try to figure
out? That's what I'm saying. That's basically what I was saying.
Yep. All right, so I ain't tweaking. All right.
To figure out what's going on because, you know, almost like he needs to get on your page. At 35.
My page? No.
So if he decided he didn't want to pay for a wedding,
I'm still trying to make my page. What do you mean? But I'm talking.
Your page needs to be his page. That's the point.
Okay.
But if he decided, let's say he decided he didn't want to have a wedding. Let's just say he said, "Look, babe, that's it. We're not doing this. Then what? We're going to the courthouse. What do you say?"
I mean, I would be upset because I'm human and I'm a woman, and who doesn't want a wedding?
But you do what?
Too personal with it, so.
But you do what?
That's all I gotta say about that.
You mean, you make him pay for that shit too. What, bitch? What? Homie, whoever you are, y'all need to have counseling just to make sure y'all are on the same page. Because whatever's going on with you in this cooperate word, red flags. I'm just saying, you come across as kind of selfish. It's about you.
It's all about me.
That's what I'm getting. I mean, have you not heard this from anybody before?
So basically, you know, that's him in a nutshell. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you want to watch another video or not, but what you think about he?
If I
oh shit. Let me stop screen sharing. All right, so what you think about him? What you think so far? Unless you want to watch another video to assess, you know, how he is and shit. Just let me know.
Well, it doesn't really matter, but based on what I seen there, he's on point most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
Like he on point. I give him that. He, like I said, if I gotta put it out from 1 to 10, I say
he like an 8 because
yeah, exactly.
8 because and I say that too because I told you know a female that paid, I'm like, yo, I'm not saying that I agree with everything he's saying, but
yeah,
a lot of this shit makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of this shit makes sense that he asking these females. So yeah. We go watch another short one. Let me see. Let me go back to it. Let me bam. Screen share. Hold up. Swam. Bam. All right, so bam. All right. It's one that's in my history that he was going there. Let me, oh no, not my videos. Content. Damn, how you go back to YouTube? Oh, how you go back to YouTube, yo? Dang. Man, that junk showing all my midnight. Hold up.
Midnight.
All right. Now let me go here. Now let me go to history. Boom. I'll be watching some bullshit. Hold up. Damn, let me see. I'm trying to find.
Return to some shit that YouTube recommend, and you just start watching that shit.
Nah, all the time, son.
The other day I was watching shit about some fish getting they going fishing, they trying to get that shit out of the sand and some shit. Like the dude the nigga was pushing soda inside the hole and the fish was coming up. Like how the fuck he was using soda to make the fish
yeah. I saw that video. He used soda and he was like they was coming up in the hole from the mud type stuff. Yeah. I saw that.
I was like, I don't know how I got to watch that shit, but I was watching.
All right, you can hear it?
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I can hear it.
All right, what you just said.
Yo,
I'm gonna just tune into what you just said. You just said
listen.
supposed to teach us to cater to a man, right? It was going on live, so you kind of stopped, but I couldn't hear the end of it.
So we're supposed to teach you how to be a wife.
How to be a wife, yeah. So how to be a wife, you can learn that from your mother, yes, but I was raised by my father. Now my mother is in my life right now, but I could say that my father taught me how to be a wife or a woman to a man. I could say that. And how to be one, exactly. Because the way women teach us how to be a wife and the way men teach us how to be a wife are completely two different.
Are you married?
No, I'm not. I was engaged, but I'm not married.
Listen, real good.
You have any other siblings?
Yes, I do. I have 3 older siblings and I have a younger sibling. I have 3 2 of them are married.
How many sisters?
1 sister.
She married?
She passed away.
So your father can teach you how to be a wife, or see, men customize women for them.
See, but that's the thing. My father didn't customize.
Okay, see now. Oh no.
Now that when he said that, when I was watching it yesterday, I was just thinking like, yo, men kind of do want to customize their women, bro. Like I was thinking, like, that's a fact, son. Like, yo, that's a fact. Like, yo, prime example, right? Not like this ain't putting on it. When he was like, yo, babe, I want you to work out. Like, I want us to be right together type. You feel what I'm saying? Like you kind of customize it a little bit. Same thing with me. I'm like, all right, babe, we gotta get it together. You feel me?
Yeah. But I feel like it's a customized, but it's the way how you do it. Like, I feel like everybody got some customizing them. in the same way. Men, we are more. I can say we are more strongly into that.
Yeah.
And I do that is because I feel like I like what I like and I want what I want. But at the same time, that's doing it together. I'm gonna uplift you. I'm gonna be there. And I'm gonna step in. I'm not going just all like, oh, I don't like what I like, and you're a good person. You ride with me. Yeah. No, I mean, we're gonna work together and we gonna both. I'm gonna get fit and you gonna get fit, or you gonna get this and that, and that's what it is. But you got some guys more strongly, like they'll hurt a female feelings about cuss about it, like
for real.
Be like that.
Yeah, when I watched this, yeah, I'm like, yo, that right there, that was on point to me yesterday.
Yeah. I give him that.
Yeah, once again, like and subscribe down below. Dolo Solo 1033 TV. You already know it. Also, you can follow my boy. What's your Instagram?
Instagram is Yung Jerz 973. That's YUNG_JERZ 973. Yung Jerz.
And I'll put our IGs down below in the description. Please like and subscribe. All right, let's get it.
Okay, I want to hear what you got to say. Because my father's probably about the same age as you, if not probably older. So I want to hear what you're gonna say.
So you think you know? Okay, let's just go here. So, what kind of job do you think your father did at making you ready to be a wife?
I think he did a phenomenal job. I'm still in the process because I'm still growing.
And why is this conversation contentious?
What do you mean?
I don't know if you realize you're in your masculine frame. You're in your masculine energy.
You can beat that.
That's not a wife. That's a
not right now.
No. Even when I start talking, you start cutting me off and wanting to tell me something. That's not what a wife would do. Your father taught you how to be might have been able to teach you how to be a wife to him, but typically fathers teach their daughters how to be sons.
So being the fact that, like she said, her father basically raised her and taught her how to be a wife to a man, do you agree with him when he said that, no, he taught you how to be a wife to him, or taught, you know what I'm saying? Like, do you agree with that? Because she got this, because she's so masculine. Well, so he say.
I get it. I get where he's going with it, but at the same time, wisdom could come from anywhere. And I do believe a woman could teach her daughter how to be a wife more better than a man. I do believe that. But I don't negate and neglect that from a man that can't still guide his daughter to be a good woman. Because
all right. So like prime example, right? So like I got a daughter and basically I'm teaching her the ways of being a wife, but they coming from my perception of how a wife should be. So basically what he is saying, maybe he's teaching you how to be a wife to him because this is your father teaching you how to be a wife, but that's his perception of how a wife should be. Everybody got their own perception of how a husband and a wife should be. But he's teaching her like, yo, this is what a wife should be. And that might be his perception of a wife. Yeah.
In a lot of cases, that could be it. But you can have certain cases that a man, that's why I said wisdom could come from
anybody. Yeah. Facts.
And that man probably got that knowledge, not from another man, but from his mother.
Okay.
His mother could have schooled him on how a woman should treat him and how a woman should be. And she might have that good knowledge to show him the right one. And what he's doing is passing it down, because maybe sometimes a man have no choice but to teach his daughter. Because if nobody else do it, who gonna do it? So a man gotta step in sometimes, just like a mother step in and gotta be the dad. They always say that. A man sometimes gotta step in and be the mother when they raising the daughter and raising it. And but it's about where he got that knowledge from. You know, he could have got it from a woman that knows what she's talking about, a mother, a aunt. You know, it could be a pastor at a church. It could be, you know, whatever. And he received that knowledge and he used that good knowledge to raise a daughter. So it could go any way. Like that's what I'm saying. I get where he's going with. I feel like a woman could better teach a woman, another girl, how to be a wife because they are a woman themselves. But a man could do it too if he received that knowledge from the right path. So that's how I look.
Yeah. That's a fact too. That is.
And that's what you believe.
That's what I know.
Okay. I don't believe that though.
Don't care.
That's funny. I was just talking to my friend about you too.
When were you engaged?
I was engaged like 2 years ago.
At 19?
Yeah. Well, 18.
And did he ask your father for your hand in marriage?
Yeah.
And your father accepted?
Yeah.
And how old was your fiance?
He was, at the time I was 18, he was 21. 20 turning 21.
And what did he do for a living?
He was a store manager.
Where?
At Adidas.
Adidas?
Yeah.
All right. And your father accepted his proposal, marriage, as a store manager at Adidas. Why'd you guys split?
Because I didn't want to be with him. I felt like it was a very toxic situation that I was in.
Did he actually propose and drop to one knee and give you a ring?
Yeah.
And you accepted the ring?
Yeah.
And then how long after accepting the ring did you break the relationship up?
About 1.5 years.
Why were you engaged that long?
Because I didn't want to be married yet.
So why'd you accept the ring?
Because a ring is just a placeholder.
Now, this is a woman who said her father taught her how to be a wife.
Yeah. It's when I choose to be. It's not when he chooses to be. You choose to be because you gave me the ring. I choose to be when I
Insane. She don't even know she don't even know she's done yet, guys. She don't even get it.
So explain to me.
No, I'm gonna let you live.
Oh, okay.
So this is what happens when women are raised by men.
Mm-hmm.
Because of your father, no disrespect, sir, but if you was saying what you're supposed to, when the hell he let his 19-year-old daughter be married to a Foot Locker manager?
Oh, he wasn't like
Adidas.
He didn't even like the person. That was because
that even makes more that even makes less sense.
No, that makes less sense because I don't tell all sides of the story.
That even makes even less sense. Where do you live?
I live in Jersey.
With whom?
What do you mean with my father?
You're very masculine. You're very masculine. Yeah, and that's not cute. And as far as being a wife, your father didn't teach you how to be not a wife in any sense that most men would. Because talk about a man proposed to you, you accepted his ring, and then you drug out the engagement because you didn't want to be married. Does that sound like anybody's cooperation?
Told you that cooperation word.
To me, it doesn't sound like anybody's cooperation. If I was engaged, right, and we're planning something, and this is a very toxic situation, you think I want to get
toxic situation? No.
No.
When you accepted the ring, it wasn't toxic.
It was not.
You got a point.
An engagement is preparation for a marriage. So you're supposed to be planning to get married. It's not. No, be quiet. You're supposed to get a ring, and then from that point, you plan your wedding and go ahead with the date. It's not you start going to a different phase. It's supposed to be short.
And I understand that, but I didn't see fit. That's why it became.
You didn't see fit. This is a woman who said, I accepted a proposal for somebody that I did not see. They can't make this shit up.
He about to say something though.
Yeah.
I'm trying to.
Sometimes when you get a
Say
ring,
something
a man
crazy.
acts a different way than when he shows before he gets the ring. Can't make that shit up either.
At 21 years old, I think she's got the keys to life.
Not the keys,
Not even a clue.
just a guide
Not even that.
to you.
Mm.
Yet again, this is a man.
I'm not gonna argue with you. See, I'm not gonna. I let your dad do that, or your little boys you used to playing with. I'm not one. I just see a woman in crisis right now, who's too young and too immature to not need to know what she doesn't even know. So you're trying to play a role, but you really know you're lost. You're a very lost young lady. And I'm sorry for you, but your dad did not help you, because if he did not vet a man well enough to know he was toxic and allowed his 19-year-old daughter to be engaged, that's derelict as far as I'm concerned. And if you had that kind of power and autonomy, you sure you not the daddy?
Dang.
Ain't none of this funny.
No, it's only funny because you don't know all sides of the story.
Yeah, we know.
That's why it's funny.
We know enough to know this is bad. We know enough to know that. I would say this, like I always think, therapy, counseling is always good, because there's no reason to be this masculine, this aggressive at 21 years old. No need to be this hard at 21 years old.
Called the hard.
There's something wrong.
But what is so?
There's something wrong, young lady.
No, I can hear you say that, but I want to ask you, what do you get from that? Because you're saying
I just say there's no reason. I just said that there's no reason to. You at 21 years old, there's no reason to be this aggressive, this off-putting, this masculine. As a 21-year-old woman, there's something off, and that's not. I'm not saying it's your fault, but I'm saying there's something that needs to be addressed.
Okay, but I'm asking you, what do you see as masculine?
Jesus Christ.
I don't know what your topic is tonight, but I just.
How old are you?
Huh?
How old are you?
Guess.
Look, watch this. Watch this. Hold on.
Media costs keep rising. It's time to.
So I ain't gonna lie. So this shit caught me off guard when I heard this part. Hold up.
Guess these nuts.
Oh.
Topic is tonight, but I just.
How old are
guess.
you?
Huh?
How old are you?
Guess.
Guess these nuts.
Son, oh shit, son. All right, so what you think so far? Now you got a, you got a better assessment of him. What you think so far?
I feel he makes a lot of viable points that hit hard.
Yeah.
But I still feel like he's somebody that have a good, strong opinion, and he makes some viable points, but at the same time, you guys, not everything works in that same way. Meaning, like a lot of his points that I was hearing he was making, it's two sides. Like, meaning like, you could look at it as, okay, this is what a woman do, and this is how a woman is, or what a woman is supposed to be. Yeah. But at the same time, that same way, a woman could not be that way too. Like, me, like, I can't even put in the words that I'm trying to put it to say it. But it's just, I don't know. He hits a lot of points. Like one thing he was saying that how she know and how she didn't know. She stepped to the ring, and then how she didn't know after the time that how you stepped to something. If it was that toxic, how can you accept the ring? Now, her argument was like, you know, how she accepted the engagement. Her argument is you don't know somebody afterwards, which, you know, in a lot of cases that is true. But I get the point of that's the reason why, you know, you're supposed to get to know a person.
Yeah.
And then get an engagement, and then you get engaged with somebody, and then you realize now, damn, this is not what I thought it was. You know, it's not all golden, like, you know, and now you want to prolong it. You know, you want to prolong it because it's not what you see. This is not what you thought it was. This is like, so is it come to the point of what this is not this? And if it be like that, why drag along? If it's not that, you should just, okay, nah, I gotta get to know you. Instead of dragging something long, I don't get with the dragging of something long. If it seems like it's not working out, I think you should just, it should be some separation to get to know that person. Instead of being engaged and then you drag the engagement along. You know, I don't agree with something like that. You know, but
you do you like this reaction shit though?
Oh no, yeah, nah, I love the reaction. This definitely. You know, just talking and getting my opinions. Like, you know, I just look at it as a lot of the situations it's opinionated, and it could go different way, because what I mean about that also, like I was saying, but with her, but you also could look at every situation is not the same. And that's what I was hearing from her, like, oh, you don't know all the details or all something.
Yeah.
You know, you can't put a strong subject over something if you don't have the whole description.
Yeah.
Like, you only got on based on what you're receiving, then you saying, oh, this is what it is. But people's situation is more complicated than what you would expect. You know, doesn't mean that, oh, she's not a woman or she's not a good wife. Why? Because of she in a situation and is stretching. She could be a good wife, but having a hard time to handle it.
Yeah.
She could be a good wife, but this and that. And so that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm hearing from. But on the flip side, I do hear what he's saying, because that's the reason why she can't handle it is because of who taught her, her father. You know, so her father probably is a man that's teaching her based on how he looking at things. Not because he was taught with good knowledge from himself and it's passing down, but based on, like he said, men's like to customize the woman. So her father might was that man he's talking about. You know, even though you have some men that's not like that, but her father was, and now she in a situation, she's not controlling it as a woman.
I can tell you was into these videos, bro. This nigga going there.
so that's how I see. So I hear where he's coming from, but I can't fully say that it's her situation, because you don't fully know her situation. That could be her situation, but it can't be. So, but I hear what he's talking about, because in a lot of situations it is like that, but not every situation is like that. So that's what I get from it.
Yeah. But now I fuck with Kevin Samuels. One of the podcast episodes I did on Kevin Samuels, the audio episode, I don't know what it was, but that shit shot, like the number shot through the roof, son. And I never seen nothing like that. And yeah, man, he good though. Like he a hot topic right now. Like everybody talking about him right now. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he cool. But I want to start doing other shit, like other reaction videos to other, you know what I'm saying, to other videos, especially with these funny videos and shit like that. So we gonna get
a simple one before we leave, because I want to know your opinion. And this, you know, well, for people that like watching, you know, certain things, different type of stuff, you know. But did you get to watch that new Mortal Kombat movie?
Son, that was the worst movie I ever saw in my life.
Oh, it was that bad to you?
Son, it was bad, son.
I don't think it was that bad. I think it could have been. It didn't live up to the expectations.
Acting was terrible. Luke Kane looked at like he couldn't fight.
I was disappointed in that.
I don't even know that character. Like, who was that? Scorpion son or something like that? I don't know. Like they.
No. It was his. It was like his great grandson, like generation down.
He had some armadillo power or something. Like you got what's my man name? Raiden. Raiden was all stiff and tight. Like, come on, son.
Yeah.
What's the other one? I'd be like, finish him. But what's his name?
You said the other one that'd be like finish. What we
Yeah,
talking about?
Like finish him. He be saying it. Same Shum Shang.
Nah, he only said finish him. That's just the narrator of
victory. Finish him.
Nah, that's just based on like the move. Like, you know, he finished him.
I know, but it be in his voice though.
Nah, I don't think it's just strictly his voice.
I'm telling you, watch the last one. He'd be like, your soul is mine. Like all that shit.
Yeah, he said that.
Yeah, that's same film. Like, whatever the fuck his name is. But
I don't know what I'm saying, finish him. I don't know.
I gotta go research that. But his character was booty, son. Like son, the movie was stiff. Son, they ain't even really had no tournament. It was like, bro, they got transferred to a world. They tried to come in, like they had all these little fake old shields that was, come on, son. Like, son, that movie was cheesy, son. I
liked it, but it didn't live up to my expectations. It really didn't. I was disappointed. Like, a lot of views you already pulling out. Like, number one, Luke Kane was my number one disappointed. I was like, yo, I didn't like what they did with him. Like, cause I'm not saying Luke Kane could beat everybody. He's that, but Luke Kane is up on the top 10. He was the image of Mortal Kombat.
That's
like,
what I said. Somebody told me Sub-Zero and Scorpion was. I said no. Luke Kane was the image. Yeah,
that's exactly. Now, the only person I remember him struggle with was Soon Sung, like the nigga that take your soul. Like, so I couldn't get him saying that shit is a tongue twister. But yeah, like he the only person I really know that he had a hard time fighting with because of he's not a god, but he on god level. Like, you know, that's like Luke Kane trying to beat Raiden. You know, Raiden is a god. Like, you know, I'm saying like Sub-Zero and Scorpion. I won't say Luke Kane would have beat them, but he would at least gave them a hard time because Luke Kane is a problem. And in a movie, they made Sub-Zero defeat him like he was nothing. Like, and I get a lot of people said that, they start him off young and he's developing his powers and all that. So I'm like, yeah, but nah, I didn't like how they do it. So not to keep it so long, but yeah, I feel what you coming from, but I liked it just the strength of it had some good action scenes. That was popping, like the Sub-Zero's action scenes.
Yo, I'm surprised. Like we ain't gonna keep it long, but I'm surprised. Like you the type of person that a movie has to have action in it. You don't really watch no movie unless, like, I'm the total opposite. I can pretty much watch anything, but I'm also I like suspense movies. I like movies like Da Vinci Code, like movies you gotta pretty much break down and shit. You like a movie has to have action for you, and you are a action critic. Like if the movie action scene is good or bad, I'm surprised you like this action shit. This shit was I mean, sorry for cursing you two. I'm surprised that you like this action stuff because it was terrible. It was terrible.
I don't know. It was different because the Sub-Zero scene when he destroyed Jack's arms. That was type cool though.
Man, that was terrible.
You think that was terrible? I don't know. I kind of liked it.
It was terrible.
I kind of liked it. It was type different. You know, in the beginning, the opening scene when they both with Sub-Zero and Scorpion first fought in the beginning, that was type cool. Then at the end,
that was all right.
Then at the end, they fought again. That was type cool. I thought it could have been more. You know, I didn't really. I didn't see enough. But I get what you're saying. I want to say that action was the best action that I ever saw, but it was the only thing that made me still like the movie to somewhat because it was still somewhat decent. Everything else, like you said, the acting, the plot, what they did, it just threw the whole movie, and I'm like so that's I just wanted to know because I ain't called you, I ain't get to talk, I ain't know you watch it. So I'm like, well, I got you right here. Let me ask you right now and all that. So,
Yeah. It was alright, man. It was. I saw it better, man. It was nah. It wasn't even alright.
They coming out with it. It looks like they're gonna come out with a part 2.
Yeah,
like,
man, with Johnny Cage, man. Oh man, that's gonna be terrible, man. I'm sorry.
I don't be understanding with these directors, son. What do these directors be thinking, yo? I swear, they need both of us to be directors. Like, they need, we could direct the movie. We'll probably make a pop.
Yeah, son. But that wasn't it, dog. That wasn't it, man. They about to come out with a movie Friday or something like that. I forgot what it's called though. But I think it's like a Marvel movie. I can't remember. I gotta look it up. But it's only in theaters though. But yeah, man. So that's the end of the show, man. Thanks, Yung Jerz. You feel what I'm saying? Like I said, y'all, expect him in more episodes. You know, we're gonna try to get the ball rolling with this reaction shit. But we also going to, do venting sessions too. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about real life stuff. You know what I'm saying? And the last one I did was called self-improvement. So and I told him like, yo, it's never too late to self-improve. You know what I'm saying? Even when you feel like you up and you happy or whatever, you still got to reevaluate yourself. You still got to self-improve. And that's what I was talking about my last joint. You know what I'm saying? I call those the message of the night. You know what I'm saying? I give people message of the night. And I want you to be a part of that. You know what I mean? So we can talk about some real life stuff. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you, my brother. You already know, man. Thank you for tuning in to the Holla At Ya Boy podcast or venting session. You already know. Please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Bang.
Yeah.